President Trump will hold his first cabinet meeting today at the White House.
Sweeping government cuts are expected to be on the table, along with the president's plans to end the war in Ukraine. Doug Luzader live for us with the preview. Good morning.
Good morning. These cabinet meetings are oftentimes just kind of for imagery, the fact that you have the cabinet getting together. It's happening pretty early on in this presidency, but there will no doubt be some discussions about cost-cutting efforts under Elon Musk, as well as efforts to bring the war between Ukraine and Russia to a close. With the war in Ukraine now entering year 4, news that Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky may be heading to Washington this week to ink a deal with the U.S.
I hear that he's coming on Friday. Certainly it's okay with me if he'd like to, and he would like to sign it together with me, and I understand that's a big deal.
I will let the president make that announcement if and when.
The president's chief negotiator with Ukraine won't say much yet, but there are reports that the U.S. has reached a deal for mineral rights there, which Trump sees as a step toward ending the war between Russia and Ukraine. Democrats say the U.S. has turned its back on Ukraine.
This is likely just more of Donald Trump trying to make money for his billionaire friends, and Russia and Ukraine policy is now just fit into that frame.
The chainsaw for bureaucracy.
And look for Elon Musk's federal budget chainsaw to play a role in today's cabinet meeting. Musk is not a cabinet secretary, but his elevated status as chief budget hawk means he too will be included. All of this just a day after the Republican-controlled House, with the narrowest of margins, passed a critical budget framework, setting the stage now for the president's expansive legislative agenda. Yeah, just the framework, so they still have to fill in all of the details here about how the tax cuts are going to work, how the budget cuts are going to work, and then figure out how to get that through the Senate as well before it lands on the president's desk. Back to you guys.
And it was quite a scramble to get that budget approved because Mike Johnson was calling Congress back in after he let them go, thinking there wouldn't be a deal.
It went back and forth, very down to the wire. Not surprising, I suppose, given the kind of margins that we're dealing with in the House. Extremely, extremely narrow Republican majority.
That's right. Okay, Doug, thank you.